Like many other code editors, Notepad++ also brings a lot of functionality to the standard everyday Notepad. My name is Idullah, you're watching Candid.Technology, and in this video we're talking about how you can change the font in Notepad++.
Is quite easy to get used to, but some simple things can get lost. So if you're looking to change the font of your text, there's one thing you can do is head over to settings. Let me just enable my mouse highlighter so you see it a little bit better. So you head over to the settings too, then click on style configurator, and this opens up your style configurator where you can select foreground, background colors, font styles, font sizes, and so on and so forth. Make sure that global styles is selected in the language section, otherwise it will only edit the font for a specific language. And make sure to select default style and not global override, otherwise just the settings or the metadata or font with which you copied or wrote the text in will remain. So now I can select whatever font I want. Let's go for Arial, and as you can see, the font is changed. I can do bold, underline, italics. I can change the font size from this drop down menu as well, and you click save and close. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind when it comes to Notepad++ and fonts is the fact that Notepad++ supports both monospace and proportional fonts. Now, what do I mean? Let me give you an example. So, Notepad++ supports two types of fonts. It supports monospace fonts and proportional fonts. What is the difference between them? Well, as you can see in this example, I and S, both of them have the exact same amount of horizontal space, which means I takes up just as much width as S does, and this is true for every individual character. So in a monospace font such as Consolas or Courier New, Consolas being the default font for Notepad++, every alphabet, every character gets an equal amount of horizontal space. Now, if I were to change this font to something that's proportional, such as Arial, and most fonts that you encounter in daily life are proportional. So let's go to settings, style configurator, global styles, default style. I will change this to Arial. Save and close. Now, as you can see, I takes up much less horizontal space than S does. So in a proportional font, text or individual characters are only given horizontal space based on how wide they are. Now, why is this important and which one should you pick? If you're primarily working with code, a monospace font will save you a lot of headache because it's just easier to look at. Lines have similar widths, and it is not pandemonium essentially. But if you're working with the text, if your files include more text than code, then a proportional font is the way to go. You can head over to style configurator, and let me just set this back to Consolas. Now you can use the language section to select different languages. Let's say I want my JavaScript to be a specific way, or I can use any of these themes, or I can just simply go to global styles and change the font from here. So if you're dealing with text more often than you're dealing with code, it's recommended that you go with a proportional font because things just look better. If you're dealing with code more than you are with text, then you should pick a monospace font. Regardless, it's always a good idea if you're working in Notepad++ to use a monospace font. You get two monospace fonts, that's Consolas and Courier New, and rest you can download more from the internet, but all of the default fonts in Windows are proportional, so keep that in mind.
If you like these videos, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon, and tell us in the comment section below what more such content can we make for you. If you want to know more about tech, visit our website Candid.Technology, follow us on social media, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll see you in the next video.